Hi, buddy. This is Randy Timmons. You know who you are. Come on in, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. This is an audio-only version of our podcast today, and we'll talk about that more on Wednesday. But anyway, it's October 3rd, 2016. Dodgers got swept by the Giants. Boo. But they're still going to play Friday in Washington to open the playoffs with the Nats. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's get you some quickie news here, and then we'll get out of here. Some moves going on. Andre Ethier was rewarded for his grueling rehabilitation from a broken leg Sunday when manager Dave Roberts said Ethier is going to be on the roster for the National League Division Series. I like it. Ethier joins Josh Reddick, Jock Peterson, Howie Kendrick, Yasiel Puig, and Andrew Toles as confirmed outfielders for the best-of-5 series that starts Friday and Saturday in Washington. Games 3 and 4, if necessary, will be at Dodger Stadium on October 10th and 11th. Roberts said the club still has 3 or 4 decisions to make before the roster is finalized. He hinted strongly that Charlie Culberson, the walk-off hero of last Sunday's clincher, would make it because of his infield versatility and quality at bats against left-handed pitching. I think that's a pretty good move, too. All right. You can hear me do this. Let's do some fun stuff. Let's do some stats of the day. Oh, first of all, some shout-outs. Do we have some shout-outs we can do? Let's get some crowd noise in here. Maybe we'll talk about some cheers. Yeah, we do. All right. Shout-out today for Ingrid, David, Valerie, Roger, Ron, Bob K. Nice hanging with you all inside the page called Let's Talk Dodgers on Facebook. Shout-out to all of you. Thank you. And tell your friends, Let's Talk Dodgers in Facebook. Stats of the day, we got a couple. Kenta Maeda, who won each of his 3 previous starts against San Francisco, was attempting to become the first Dodger pitcher to produce 4 wins versus the Giants in his rookie season since the teams relocated to the West Coast in '58. However, Kenta didn't make it yesterday, as we all know. But I can tell you the last Dodger rookie to do so, that is, win each of his 4 first starts against San Francisco, was Don Drysdale from Brooklyn Dodgers in 1956. He went 4-0 against the New York Giants, and that was a cool thing. And speaking of other stats, I got one more for you here. Dave Roberts used a franchise record-tying 55 total players and 31 different pitchers. Both records originally were set last year, so he tied those records, on a club that saw 28 different players spend time on the DL. That's the most for any team in the last 30 years since at least 1987. And we still made it to the playoffs. So that's pretty good. Tip of your hat to Dave Roberts, and I think he's going to make Manager of the Year. All right, next up, first of all, our next show, we're going to probably talk about Dodger leaders and who won the home run crown for the Dodgers, and who won the batting championship for the Dodgers, and all that stuff. We'll do all the team leaders next show. First of all, this date in Dodger history, October 3rd, I got 2 of them for you. 1956, Sal Maglia and the Dodgers defeated the Yankees 6-3 in the opening game of the World Series in 1956. That's some of the only fun they had because, as you know, we didn't win that one either. We only won in 55 in Brooklyn, so we didn't win that one. All right, October 3rd, 1993, the Dodgers play role of the spoilers as they eliminate the San Francisco Giants from playoff contention with a 12-1 victory on the final day of the regular season. Piazza hit 2 home runs in that game and got 4 RBIs, and guess what? I was there for that game with my uncle. We had a blast. So, shout out to Mike Piazza, because in 1993 on this date, he did a really great thing by knocking the Giants out. Something we should have done yesterday but didn't, but we're still thinking about it. All right, let's get you out of the ballpark with all the playoff action, shall we? I'm going to run down everything that's going on this week in playoffs up to our game. You ready? All right, let's do it. First of all, in the AL wild card, you have the Orioles and Blue Jays, Orioles at the Blue Jays, and that's going to be on TBS at 8 p.m. on Tuesday the 4th, 8 Eastern, so that's 5 o'clock Pacific Coast time, and that's playing on Tuesday the 4th. On Wednesday the 5th, you have the National League wild card with the Giants at New York playing the Mets. That one's going to be Madison Bumgarner and Syndergaard. We heard about that. That's going to be on ESPN at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. All right. And then Thursday, October 6th, the ALDS Game 1, the AL wildcard winner against the Rangers at Texas. And it's going to be about 1:30 p.m. our time, 4:30 East Coast time, and pitchers haven't been announced yet. That's going to also be on TBS. Then on Friday, October 7th, 1 p.m., actually at 10 o'clock Eastern, the ALDS Game 2, AL Wildcard Team at Rangers on TBS. And then at 1:30 the same day, 4:30 Eastern Time, the ALDS Game 2, Red Sox at Indians, will start on TBS. All right? And then 6 o'clock p.m. on Friday is going to be the National League Wildcard winner against the Cubs at Chicago. That's at 6 o'clock our time, 9 o'clock Eastern. And then also, as you probably know, our game is going to be Clayton Kershaw, 12-4 with a 1.69 ERA against Max Scherzer of the Nationals. He's 20-7 with a 2.96 ERA. That one we don't have a time yet. It might be 5:30 our time, not sure. But it's going to start on Fox Sports 1. So check local listings. And that is more than going to do it for today. What else we got going on here? Events, appearances, cool stuff. November 19th, well, we can talk about it later again, but Trace Thompson is going to be signing autographs, taking pictures at the Holiday Inn in Ontario from 11 to 12:30 on November 19th. That's way after everything's over. We'll worry about it later after the playoffs. This is Randy. Hope you come on back on Wednesday. Pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. And I'm sorry we didn't have the video going this time, but we'll have it next time. So come on back, and we'll do some Dodgers. We'll talk some more Dodgers on Wednesday. All right, everybody got that? More information on our Let's Talk Dodgers Facebook page. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. All right, thanks for watching all season long, everybody. Bye-bye.